You know the feeling. A mosquito bite, a wool sweater, a patch of dry skin. Suddenly one spot on your body is itching and it is all you can think about. So you scratch it, and for a few seconds it feels wonderful. Pure relief. But then the itch comes back. And often it comes back even stronger. So here is the strange question. Why does scratching feel so good? And why does it make the itch worse? The answer is a tiny battle happening inside your spinal cord. And by the end of this video, there is a good chance you will be scratching too. Here is the first surprise. For a long time, people thought an itch was just a mild form of pain. It is not. Itch is its own separate sensation with its own special nerves. Hidden in your skin are tiny nerve fibers whose only job is to sense an itch and rush that message to your brain. Usually, something sets them off. A mosquito, for example, leaves a little saliva behind, and your body reacts by releasing a chemical called histamine. Think of histamine as an alarm. It tells those nerves something is on the skin, and what your body wants you to do about it is scratch. So why is scratching so satisfying? Because scratching is a small, controlled kind of pain. When you drag your nails across your skin, you create a mild stinging signal, and your brain can only focus on so much at once. So that little bit of pain pushes the itch out of the spotlight. One signal quietly drowns out the other. And there is more. Your brain treats scratching as a reward and releases feel-good chemicals. So the relief is not only the itch going quiet, it actually feels pleasurable. That is why it is so hard to stop. But here is where it turns against you. When you scratch and feel that small sting of pain, your brain steps in to calm the pain down. It sends a chemical called serotonin traveling down into your spinal cord. The problem is, this chemical does not stay where it should. As it arrives, it accidentally switches on the very nerves that carry the itch. So the thing your brain sent to soothe the pain ends up making the itch stronger than before. Now you itch more, so you scratch more, which sends down more serotonin, which makes you itch even more. Scientists call this the itch-scratch cycle, and scratching damages the skin a little too, which releases even more alarm chemicals. So every scratch is a small relief now, paid for with more itching later. So why would our bodies give us something so frustrating? Because itch is trying to protect you. Picture an insect crawling on your arm, a tiny parasite, or a harmful plant brushing against your skin. The itch is an alarm that says, get that off you now, and scratching is the fastest way to do it. A mosquito bite is just that same ancient alarm, firing for something far less dangerous. One quick note, most itches are harmless and fade on their own, but an itch that never goes away or covers your whole body for no clear reason is worth showing to a doctor. Here is the strangest part of all. Itch is contagious. Just seeing someone scratch or even hearing about an itch can make you feel one too. In fact, while watching this video, you may have already scratched your arm, your neck, or your head without even noticing. That is your brain copying what it sees. An itch with no mosquito and no chemical at all, made from nothing but suggestion. So the next time one spot makes you want to scratch, you will know exactly what is happening. A protective alarm, a moment of sweet relief, and a tiny loop in your spinal cord, quietly turning that relief back into an itch. Maybe just this once. Let it pass. If this made you look at your own body a little differently, there is plenty more where it came from. Stay with me.